You will be amazed by this video. XRP Ripple has captured the interest of BlackRock, a company that ranks among the world's wealthiest. How, though, does this materialize when they are ostentatiously buying up Ripple coins by the billions with the intention of driving up their price beyond anyone's reasonable estimates? The fact that experts think XRP might hit $35,000 in value is fascinating. Let's see if it's true or not. It's pretty incredible, you know? Now we can cut to the chase. The most obvious reason why XRP is getting so much attention is because the largest asset manager in the world, BlackRock, is allegedly thinking about launching an XRP exchange-traded fund. Crypto enthusiasts and experts are already predicting a huge price swing if the rumor turns out to be true, which could significantly alter the cryptocurrency market. Cryptocurrency influencer Steph summed up the excitement in a Twitter post that said BlackRock is supposedly targeting XRP after pulling the trigger. Meanwhile, everyone is getting rich. The rock's fire was kindled by Crypto Sensei, who bought XRP in bulk. However, how credible are these assertions? Look at the details to see why an XRP ETF matters. Suppose you purchase a fruit basket from the supermarket that includes bananas, apples, and pears. Stocks, gold, or cryptocurrency in an ETF is similar to putting a bunch of grapes in a single container instead of individual fruits. Potentially streamlines the process by which established investors, particularly institutions, can purchase and trade XRP, much like they do with Apple or Tesla shares on the stock market. Nobody will have to worry about keeping track of private keys, exchanges, or wallets anymore. A major player in the financial industry, BlackRock oversees more than $9 trillion in client assets. They jump on the bandwagon when markets change and adopt the company's daring cryptocurrency initiatives, such as the Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs. In the next week, BlackRock was expected to file to launch an XRP ETF, according to industry experts like ETF Shop. President Nate Gerizi was under the impression that this would happen. Not only does BlackRock use Grayscale, but 15 other asset managers do as well. Recent regulatory developments have increased the likelihood of approval for the ETF spot XRP that Franklin Templeton, Wisdom Rees, and Bitwise have already petitioned the SEC to establish. According to John Squire's tweet, BlackRock is supposedly planning to invest $9 trillion in XRP. We haven't settled on the exact figure just yet, but it might have a major influence. Uncertainty over regulations is a major obstacle for the XRP ETF. An agent has accused the fund of selling securities without registration, which has gotten the fund into a protracted legal battle with the SEC. But new developments suggest the SEC is considering dropping the appeal, so XRP could soon be classified as a commodity, similar to Bitcoin, valuable metals, and petroleum products. If this happens, XRP might be able to circumvent certain securities regulations, which would facilitate the approval of ETFs. A repeat of the massive influx of institutional capital that followed the January 2017 official approval of Bitcoin ETFs could occur as a result of this. A CryptGeek's tweet increases the stakes to a new level, with Rock purchasing $20 trillion worth of XRP, setting the stage for one of the biggest changes in history. Despite the obvious inflation, this number reflects the widespread belief that institutional investors are planning to flood XRP with capital in anticipation of an XRP ETF. If BlackRock is involved, it could attract institutional investors and give the market credibility, which could lead to transform XRP from a speculative commodity into a practical investment. One thing is certain, though it is not guaranteed. These exchange-traded funds, ETFs, might cause even more price volatility if they are approved. What will happen to XRP when BlackRock launches an XRP ETF is of course the most pressing concern. All the pieces are in place for a monumental showdown, but just how massive could this pump get? In light of these predictions, I can say with confidence that you are unprepared. Top crypto analysts' predictions are going to blow your mind. The XRP community is in a state of constant speculation, with some really astounding predictions being made today. These range from the more reasonable $3 target all the way up to the exciting $110,000 or even $35,000 projections. There is a wide variety of predictions, and while some may dismiss these numbers as wishful thinking, others cite historical price patterns and growing interest from institutional investors as evidence that XRP might be approaching a massive price. Your last chance is as pressing as Levi's tweet makes it seem. Despite the fact that XRP's price is likely to continue its parabolic rise, why is everyone so optimistic? Among the most outspoken advocates for XRP, Agra has laid out a comprehensive price roadmap that, according to percentage-based models and historical price trends, places XRP around the $70 mark. Dark Defender, on the other hand, has a more advanced prediction based on the XRP bull market of 2017. According to those who think that XRP could go up to $333 if it follows its historically strong pattern, that is not the end of Agra's belief. According to him, XRP's value will reach double digits this year and could potentially surge into triple digits in the next market cycle. He found that XRP might be in a similar explosive phase to what happened during when it breaks through specific resistance levels. Critics of the price fork in the previous cycle argue that the market's current condition makes the possibility of a market capitalization of $16 trillion unrealistic. According to Dark Defender, market capitalization is just a mirage and has zero impact on the potential XRP price. Supporters of Crypt Barbie and Random CryptoPal assert that XRP has helped facilitate the widespread use of liquidity institutions around the world, even though these numbers seem absurd at first. XRP's most absurd price targets include $5,000 and $335,000, among others. Digital currencies may cause a greater increase in the demand for central bank utilities than previously observed. This time we'll focus on Ripple's partnerships. The impact of strategic alliances on the price of XRP is well known, but I can guarantee you that nobody could have predicted how much effort is put in behind the scenes. It will astound you how many organizations support XRP and how many connections Ripple has. Plus, the significance of XRP's potential next move will become clear when you look at the larger picture. Ripple's global expansion is more than just another technological development, it signifies a sea change in cross-border payments. Interactions between Brazil, Mexico, Southeast Asia, and India regarding on-demand liquidity go beyond mere commercial partnerships. To summarize, XRP will serve as the cornerstone of the forthcoming financial system, which will supersede the stale banking rails with a more efficient long-term real-time alternative. SWIFT is a worldwide network that connects more than 11,000 banks and other traditional financial institutions. However, when you